If you like this video, click like. If you want to continue to follow our adventure, hit subscribe. Your support would be greatly appreciated.
Hello, Lives on the Road subscribers and followers. Well, I told you I don't know, a couple days ago that my father is close by. We're in Florida and he's close by, and he gave us a couple things. He gave us a wash machine, and you're seeing the wash machine in here. And Carolyn really loved this thing, so we're gonna go ahead and keep it. And I'll put a link to that video right here. But the other thing he gave us was a hot water heater for a shower. I guess you could call it a water heater shower combo, because that's all it does. Now, as most of you probably know, we heat our water over the fire in a pan, and you're seeing the video now, and that has really worked out well for us, and very cost effective, especially if we're doing it over fire, because we don't run the propane. But he decided to go ahead and give us this gift, and you know, he says it's not a gift, that it's something that he wanted to try out, but he wanted to make sure that we liked it, and I don't know. He's kind of he's an interesting character when it comes to gift giving. He doesn't like to say, "Hey, here's your present." So, but that's okay. Anyway, so he bought this Marey, M-A-R-E-Y, propane water heater. Now this thing's really neat, and it really works good. But it has a propane connection. As soon as I can get it out of here, propane connection hooked right to your 20-pound propane tank. I got the propane tank right in front of me, but and then you hook your water to a hose. That's it. And now, as most of you know, and you're seeing the picture now, our hose, we've used the hose for our shower before, and so we're going to plug this hose right into our sink. Now, it has two controls. Here is water flow, and the water flow, all that does is it tells the machine how much pressure your pump puts out, which ours does not put out very much, so I got it turned all the way down. And then there's another one, how much heat you need. And every time you turn the switch on the shower head here, this thing kicks on. Poof, you'll hear it. There's batteries. There's 2 D batteries right here. And those D batteries go tick, 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 which is starting a pilot light. And then that lights a flame in here. And voila, you got a nice little stream of hot water. It's great. I looked it up online. He didn't tell me, but I looked it up online. It looks like it's about $101. So I'm going to set this up, and I'm going to show you how it works. Hope I can get enough of me in the footage. So anyway, I'm going to start working on it. Alright, so I've hung it up on our shower tent. That's our shower tent. It's difficult to get the whole thing in the screen. Okay, and this, really, I mean, I just used a wire and a piece of rebar. Worked out pretty good. Believe it or not, I just used electrical tape to hold it up there. And that way, every time I need to break it down, I can just cut the tape. So that'll be something I either think about or I like, I don't know. There's a little bit of heat that comes out of the top here. So don't put anything on top of it. That's a little vent. And I've done this already. Nothing got warm. Everything worked perfect. Okay, so it hangs there. There's your lines. This is the propane line. That is the shower head. And this is the water inlet. This is your water hose, which I'll run into the camper. So the next thing I need to do is I need to hook it up to our propane. remove the little dust cap. And this just screws right on. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to do it with one hand. There, we got it. And that's all there is to that. So that's our turn on the propane. Actually, I'm going to shut it off until I get water to run through this. That way I'm not heating nothing. So next I just screwed the hose right into our sink, which I've already designed this way, so this worked out pretty handy. If you don't have that kind of adapter, you're going to have to, hook something into your camper that would work that way. It's just a water spigot from a, your outside water hose spigot. And we use it like one of those pull-out sink things. Water hoses on your sink. That way you have plenty of sink space when it retracts back. So now I'm just going to let the air come out of the hose. I haven't turned on the propane yet. Okay, so it looks like we have plenty of pressure now. So I shut it off. Now I'm going to turn on my propane. And I'm going to put the camera right next to the water heater so you can hear, when I turn it on, you can hear it kick on. Right there. So now it's heating up. Yep, got hot. So that worked perfect. Now I know you can't see hot, but it's very, very comfortable. Anyway, that's how our new shower works. It is a real blast to have a real shower now. We're just loving it to death. A lot less setup, takes a lot less time to do. Of course, it took me a little bit of time because I had to record what I was doing this time. But it only takes a couple minutes to set it up, whereas you had to heat the water and all that, hook up the hose and get the buckets transferred and the whole deal. So it's going to save some time. I'm going to make a video about how now I feel spoiled about the whole thing. So anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Quick like if you like the video, and happy travels.